Today on CTV News at 5, back to basics. Why grade 9 and 10 students may soon be reintroduced to end-of-semester exams and how they feel about it. Plus, a local Legion's mail-out poppy campaign paused. How the Canada Post strike could jeopardize thousands of dollars of donations. And a tradition you won't want to miss this Oktoberfest. We learn how to make the famous apple strudel at the Alpine Club. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Local school boards are going back to basics. Grade 9 and 10 students may soon be reintroduced to end-of-semester exams. Both the public and Catholic school boards in Waterloo Region are bringing back final exams as an option for grade 9 and 10 pupils, which have been missing for the last 5 years post-pandemic. End-of-year evaluations could include essays, assignments, exams, and other ways of calculating students' final marks. Public School Board Director of Education Scott Miller says community feedback led to the decision to bring exams back as an option.
And by bringing these back to during these evaluation days and scheduling them, we also believe it will be better for our student well-being and for their achievement as well.
Giving them the real world experience of examinations, which many of them will end up experiencing when they go to grade 11, 12, and then eventually post-secondary.
The switch up garnering mixed reaction from students.
Schools put a really heavy emphasis on exams usually, and the fact that they're just not really doing that anymore is kind of weird. So I can kind of get why they're bringing it back.
I don't know if we need exams in schools as it sits right now with how things are. I think it's very possible that we could do grading based off of just whatever's left of assignments over the year.
At 6, Ashley Bacon will hear more from the school boards and students about the upcoming changes. The Crown has closed its case in a second-degree murder trial connected to a triple stabbing in Kitchener nearly 3 years ago. We go to CTV's Tony Grace live in studio for a closer look at this and other stories our team is working on. Tony.
And Leanne, the final witness the Crown called was a forensic scientist who did a toxicology report on Dylan Moreira, who stands accused of second-degree murder and multiple counts of attempted murder and aggravated assault. Karen Wall based her findings on a blood sample taken from Moreira while he was at the hospital following the stabbings. She testified alcohol was not found in his blood, but THC and methamphetamine were among the things detected. The Crown based much of its questioning around the methamphetamine, and CTV's Spencer Turcott will have more on today's testimony at 6. Also tonight, heightened security measures still in place at Cambridge City Hall following a recent safety concern that led to a council meeting being moved to a virtual format last month. Now the public will only be able to attend virtually at 2 more meetings scheduled for next week, though councillors and staff will be in the council chambers in person.
All excited to get back in person as soon as we can. At the moment, we're unsure when we'll be able to get the public and council back in the chambers. We're just waiting for staff to ensure that all security concerns are addressed so that council, public, and staff will be 100% secure.
And we've also learned about some other changes at City Hall as part of these heightened security measures, including the installation of portable washrooms outside for the public. CTV's Krista Simpson is going to be bringing us more details on all of this, and we'll have those stories and more at 6. Leanne, back over to you for now.
Okay, Tony, appreciate it. Thank you. And Alex Pinto joining us live from the Kitchener Odd this afternoon. Alex, it feels like summer out there. Things also heating up for the Kitchener Rangers, and this game has some importance to it. It is a themed night over there tonight.
It sure is, and not to give too much away, you might be able to hear some of that polka music behind me. Our friend Alf on the accordion. It is Oktoberfest night here at the Odd this evening. We are getting ready to cheer on our Rangers this evening, but before then, you're going to have a chance to bring down a non-perishable food item or donation, and the goal is to stuff this Grand River Transit bus. So, yeah, we're trying to get as many donations as we can. So really, this is a night of hockey and festive fun. And the goal, again, to really stop this bus to support the food bank of Waterloo Region. So this bus is parked outside of the Ottawa Street entrance at the Odd here. There's going to also be donation bins and volunteers stationed at all entrances. So officially, the bus just arrived a few moments ago, and it'll be here until about 7:30 this evening. Now, a reminder for tonight's game, puck drop is at 7 o'clock this evening. And really, you can enjoy lots of lively music, soaking in the atmosphere. And yeah, it's going to be a fun night here at the Odd. And weather-wise, we can't really ask for better conditions right now. As we look at our satellite and radar map, we're pretty much seeing just blue sky. At least outside the Odd here, I don't see a cloud in the sky here right now, but it is feeling warm, more summer-like than it is fall-like out there. Temperature-wise, many of us sitting in that mid to upper 20 range. Right now, 25 it is here in Kitchener-Waterloo, which is the high that we anticipated for today. But yeah, we're not feeling any extreme heat or humidity, so 25 is pretty comfortable in the shade out here, at least right now. But when you're in that direct sunlight, you can really feel it. So yes, we are getting into the Oktoberfest spirit for Oktoberfest night here at the Odd in Kitchener. And of course, the Kitchener Rangers taking on the Owen Sound Attack again tonight at 7 o'clock. So we'll be here over the next couple of hours. Leanne.
Okay, looks like it's already a lot of fun out there. Alex, enjoy it. We will check back in with you later on. And the Odd, not the only ones getting in the Oktoberfest spirit. Binghamton's also will be too, hosting a free Oktoberfest family breakfast tomorrow from 7 to 11. You can enjoy great food, connect with neighbors, and kick off the fall season. The community breakfast is part of the Wren Foundation's Oktoberfest celebrations. You don't need a ticket, no registration. It is completely free. Just show up and enjoy it. Stay with us. There are plenty of Oktoberfest events on tap this weekend, including Waterloo Region's hot sauce and craft beer event. It's happening tomorrow from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. at the Concordia Club. Set up underway this afternoon as organizers prepare to welcome hundreds of people to sample bold hot sauces, sip cold craft beer, and listen to live music. Juno award-winning singer J.J. Wild will be taking the stage in the evening. You can expect the event to be spicy, Bavarian, and wunderbar.
What we've assembled is 30 of our closest friends. We handpick everybody that comes to this event. So we've got the biggest selection of hot sauces from the hit YouTube series Hot Ones that has ever been in Canada. So we have companies from Hamilton, Burlington, a couple from the States. We have camera guy Bill from the show, Smoke and Ed Curry. And then we're going to have, again, 9 food vendors, wings, Caesar bars, the whole works.
Tickets for tomorrow's event are available online. They range from $20 to $60, depending on what time of day you choose to attend. We are going to be making strudel, which is a staple here at the Alpine Club, with Sonia and the rest of the team.
Hi, Leanne.
Great to see you.
Thank you. You too.
And thanks for having me here.
Our pleasure.
Okay, we've already stretched the dough, which is a pretty incredible first step in this process. Tell me what we're going to do next.
Well, the dough has to be as thin to be able to read a newspaper through it. That's what our project was, and we've been successful. Next comes our secret sauce. And then we will fill with apples, because what we are famous for is the apple strudel. Okay. So I will now add the sauce, and we will have people help to distribute it evenly. Okay. And then the rest of the filling will go on.
So we kind of just want to spread this out?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I know you said it's a secret sauce, but are you able to tell us what's in this sauce?
There are so many variations of this particular recipe, but typically it would be your butter, sugar, eggs, cinnamon. Some people like lots of cinnamon, so we're careful that, because some people don't, that we don't go crazy with our cinnamon. We're famous for apple strudel here, but a strudel can be filled with other kinds of things. For example, cherries, apricots. You can also make it savory. Yes, just a cottage cheese, that's true. So once this has been spread, and we reserve one section of it because we're going to roll it when all the filling has been added.
Okay, so now we've got the secret sauce, we've got the filling, which today is apples, bread cubes, and raisins. And now, Sonia, what's the next step?
The next step is to roll it up. Okay. We're ready to do it.
All right.
Here we go, pushing forward.
Okay.
And all the goodness gets sealed inside.
Look at that.
Okay, are we ready to roll a little bit more?
Yeah.
Can you still reach? Are you okay?
I think so.
Here we go.
Let's try. Close there. Wow, that's looking amazing.
We're just going to tuck the ends in because we don't want to lose any of that goodness.
Okay. How many of these are you making per Oktoberfest season? Because you guys are hard at work here.
We are, and we are, I'm going to say, world famous for it. So we have to be prepared. We have put away 14 tins. And last week we also did a batch, so there's lots to go around. Everyone should just come out for Oktoberfest.
After we've cut the rolls, we put the socks on, we put them to bed, now we're at the final step.
Helmut here will now be oiling each loaf so that they don't dry out, because they are frozen in advance and then thawed and baked when our visitors actually come. So Helmut, if you want to give that one a good coating.
And this is amazing. We've seen it through from the start of the process to the end of the process. And of course, we have our finished product here, which I have to try because now I've been smelling it all through the kitchen and it looks absolutely delicious. What's the feedback you usually get on these?
Only positive. People will come here just for that, and we're happy to be proud of that.
Well, thanks for showing us
tradition.
how it's made and
pleasure.
for letting us take part. Prost.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Oktoberfest.
Great. Yeah, I can confirm. Absolutely delicious. Go to the Alpine Club and get yourself some strudel. Treat yourself. Okay, here's what you need to know. Celebrate the magic of autumn at the Fall Market at Steckle Heritage Farm in Kitchener tomorrow. It's happening from 10 to 3 and is completely free. Stay with us.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
Okay, let's head back to the Odd and join CTV's Alex Pinto. Alex, you're there for the Kitchener Rangers game tonight, but it is a whole lot of fun because it is Oktoberfest night. I feel like this whole show, we have been getting into the Oktoberfest spirit.
It's hard to not sing and dance, I've got to say, Leanne, especially with this energy that you see behind me here. The goal for tonight, we are trying to stuff this bus with non-perishable food donations and cash donations too, which is very, very exciting for this evening. Tracy Van Kalsbeek joining us live this hour. Tracy, a really exciting evening. What can people expect? And in terms of what people can bring, what are you hoping for tonight?
Yeah, so tonight is Oktoberfest at the Odd Night, which is always an exciting time. And as you can see behind us, we're doing our Stuff a Bus campaign. So we partner with CTV, the Rangers, Grand River Transit to stuff that bus. Tonight we're hoping to fill it. And if you don't have non-perishable food items, you can still make cash donations and tip-tap pay.
What's it like for you to see? We're already noticing a few people kind of starting to bring donations of all ages. What's it like to see that in terms of that community aspect?
Yeah, it's so great to see so many people that want to give back in the community. This is a wonderful way to do it with our Uncle Hans food campaign. And we've been doing this for 57 years, Alex. It's amazing. We've provided well over 1 million meals during that time frame. And we just continue, our community continues to keep on giving.
All right, I've got a good feeling about tonight. I think, yeah, let's help them stop this bus this evening. Tracy, thank you so much for your time. And beautiful, beautiful weather-wise, too. That sun's still shining. We are feeling a bit of that heat out there, though. 25 degrees, that is our expected high for today. And we did hit that this afternoon as well. So looking at our futurecast for this evening, mainly clear conditions outside the Odd here. Not really seeing a cloud in the sky at this point. Getting into your Saturdays, more so when we could see a little bit of that cloud cover start to develop. But overall, in for a pretty nice weekend if you're a fan of more summer-like conditions. Yes, we are, though, in that first week of October. It might not feel like it, though. Many of us across southern, southwestern Ontario sitting into that mid-upper 20 range temperature-wise this hour. So, yes, we are feeling that heat with that sun shining down. Overnight, 10 degrees. That is our expected low. Clear. We could, though, see a few of those clouds start to develop overnight, in particular right after midnight through those overnight hours. And then tomorrow, take a look at this. We're going to be close to 30, 28 degrees. That is our expected daytime high. Mainly sunny sky. That UV index going to be slightly lower compared to what we're seeing today. Today we're sitting at a 6, but tomorrow a 5, which is considered to be moderate. And our almanac for the day. So normal for this time, 16 degrees. So we are definitely above seasonal for this time of year. Record high, 28. That was set on this day back in 2023. And even in terms of that record low, take a look. We were in that minus 3.9, almost minus 4 range on this day in 1974. In terms of that sunrise and sunset, we're really feeling those shorter days now. So that's sun rising 7:21 in the morning, and tonight it is expected to set at 7 p.m. So for the next several days, 28 for several days, Saturday right through Monday in terms of expected daytime high. Again, that sun expected to stick around, so it's not really until Tuesday what we're seeing at this point. We'll finally get a little bit of relief. So I know our gardens might be feeling it too. A little bit dry out there. 60% chance of showers when we look at the early start to next week. So yes, tonight, a night of hockey and festive fun as we get into the Oktoberfest spirit. Yeah, we got Alf on the accordion here, and we've got some dancing going on too. And again, if you are planning to come down here to the Rangers game tonight as they take on the Owen Sound Attack, bring a food donation and help them stuff this bus. Leanne.
Yeah, let's get that bus stuffed. Alex, thanks so much. Enjoy the game. An award-winning software created in Waterloo Region is helping food producers better manage and sell their products to customers. Local Line was created by CEO Cole Jones when he was attending Wilfrid Laurier University before the company opened an office through Communitech in Kitchener. The farm-to-fork commerce platform helps producers and farmers markets sell to their customers and manage operations in one place while helping grocers, restaurants, distributors, and regular citizens buy directly from local farms.
Provide software tools for farmers, producers, kind of anyone with any food to sell online to be able to reach their customers, whether that's households, a CSA program, restaurants, retailers, grocers. In the last 2 years, Local Line customers have actually eliminated 940 million food miles just by shortening supply chains. So that means selling direct to their customers, whether that's a Chipotle, a grocery retail, or a household.
Colton Ween speaks with a pair of farmers in Woodstock about how the platform has helped reduce their stress and work time at 6. And here's what's trending. Taylor Swift has dropped her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, and already it's the most pre-saved album ever on Spotify.
Her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. They gave her the keys to this city.
This album even broke the record set last year by none other than Swift's last album, The Tortured Poets Department. The 35-year-old pop superstar describes her newest album as a self-portrait. Many fans stayed up past midnight to be among the first to stream the brand new album. That's the track, The Fate of Ophelia, from Swift's 12th studio album. As Swifties take in the 12 songs, many also heading to movie theaters tonight. That's because the music superstar is debuting a cinematic release party event. Fans will get an early look at the album's first music video. Swift has said dancing at those events, optional, but certainly encouraged. Okay, still ahead on CTV News at 5, a new warning about obesity in this country. What the latest data is telling us about the health of Canadians, coming up. All aboard Go Transit during this year's Oktoberfest. The special Leader Goes in Line will service festival goers from Union Station to Kitchener's Willkommenplatz next weekend. You can see the complete schedule on our website, ctvnewskitchener.ca. New reporting from Stats Canada suggests most Canadians are obese and overweight. The data says nearly 70% of Canadians between 18 and 79 years of age have a body mass index that classifies them as overweight or obese. The government agency says its finding is based on a Canada Health Measures survey of Canadians conducted between 22 and 24. The survey also found that abdominal obesity is widespread, with roughly half of Canadians possessing a waist circumference in excess of Canadian thresholds tied to greater health risks. As the labor dispute between Canada Post and its workers rages on, members of Waterloo Region say they're worried about their annual mail-out poppy campaign that kicks off later this month. The Legion typically sends out more than 150,000 poppies to homes in Kitchener and Waterloo, along with an envelope for a mail-in donation. But this year, the postal worker strike is forcing the Legion to look at other options.
Say the strike did settle, the problem would be to get the envelopes out after that, because the envelopes are classified as flyers. And the union has stated that they will not deliver flyers to households.
CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have more details at 6. The mayors of Burlington and Brampton are leading an effort to convince Premier Doug Ford to change course on his plan to ban speed cameras. Both mayors have written a letter to Ford with the support of 20 other mayors. They argue a total ban on the cameras would reverse years of progress on safety in school zones. They're asking Ford to allow speed cameras to still be deployed near schools, but with a number of added measures. These include using a reasonable threshold of speed before a ticket is issued and sending a warning for a first offense. Okay, we now know the Toronto Blue Jays will take on the New York Yankees in the American League Division Series after their win over the Red Sox last night. Tickets still available, with this Ticketmaster's verified resale tickets going for as little as $263 Canadian. According to Ticketmaster's website, if you're looking for some of the best seats at the ballpark, you could be spending as much as more than $7,400 for a verified resale ticket. The Blue Jays have limited purchases to Canadian billing addresses in an effort to keep tickets in the hands of fans from across the country. And finally for us, we'll leave you with this. It should be the perfect weekend to check out the changing colors of the season. Here in Ontario, the fall leaves draw thousands of visitors from all over the world to check out the stunning scenery. And if you're wanting to plan a weekend road trip to Algonquin Provincial Park, staff there say the colors are already at its peak for the season, a little earlier than usual, partly because of the summer drought. About 1.4 million people visit the park annually, with the majority of them coming during the fall season to see the colors. It looks absolutely beautiful. Actually, I've never been to Algonquin Park, so I think I'll have to take a road trip and check it out. I see all the photos and the colors look stunning. All right, we'll leave it there. Tony Grace has your next local news at 6 o'clock. For now, we send it to CTV National. Have a good night and a great weekend.